What up? This is Zrax Rogue coming from the left coast, the west coast. Not the glamorous part. Don't get it twisted. This is again. I'm just doing my first haul video for CBSI. Done many videos before, never really posted, but when I saw Koi Cakes made the call, why not? I want to start out by thanking, Trey, Koi, Inigo, John Z, John Z, Ben C, Wade Win, all these guys that keep this going, man. This is something good. Yeah, and thank you. So again, I will go into my first haul video, or pillage video, as I like to call them. These were all gotten this last weekend. Attended a small show in Fresno, and I was delighted to find this Samurai Santa #1. A lot of people don't know, but this is actually Jim Lee's first comic book work, and very appropriate. He got me back into comics, into this whole spec game, this trap. Yeah. Good issue to have. Hard to get in high grade because of the black, but this one is lovely. Got it for $1, and it'll replace my old one. Got Amazing Spider-Man 361 second printing. Was just tired of waiting around for a trade or a find. I just went ahead and paid about guide for it, but it's in great condition. Next book is Black Panther #1. This is, I think, my second or third copy from the same guy. This guy at this Fresno convention sells a lot of nice stuff. Bought a couple of Amazing Spider-Mans from him. Bought this. But since a new guide came out, his prices went up. So I only took this off his hands. Very nice copy. Does have a little bit of a bump right there. Non-color breaking defect. Maybe a press will do it lovely. But give it a year, maybe this will be $100 book. A steal for $1, Battle Pope #1 by Robert Kirkman. Some main reason I got this book. I always try to pick up early Kirkman stuff. This isn't this is volume 2 actually. The original Battle Pope was published under somebody else, but hey, like I said, early Robert Kirkman for $1. I'll take it. Next is Uncanny X-Men 134. I've just been hearing buzz that I think the Dark Phoenix might be involved in the next X-Men movie. So, trying to pick up those issues that I don't have. This is a PC filler in great condition. Next is Guardians of the Galaxy #1. This was actually $20. And this was actually after I was at the show for an hour or two. So, it just goes to show, man, just, make sure you go through everybody's boxes at least once. Somebody missed this. Let me see. Alright, so that was the little Fresno show. Came out of there with the dissatisfied. I thought I paid a little bit too much for the stuff and wanted a deal. So I hit up a shop in Fresno since I was only at that con for about 2.5 hours. This is a dusty little shop. Most of the major keys are picked through, but if you want some 80s, 90s, deep spec, recent spec stuff for cheap, it's a good place to go. First book was New Mutants 14. I think it's the first appearance of Magic. Yeah, it's hard to get in high grade because the back has a black cover, but the back looks great. And these were all around $2. This one was a little bit more. This was $7, but Booster Gold #1. Again, might need a press, but no real big color breaking defects. Some announcement might send this book back to the $40-50 range. That's what I'm hoping for. But a good find at $7. These next 2 books were $2. They're the All-Star Squadron. I think they're in Legends of Tomorrow. The first appearance of Atom Smasher and Nucleon, something like that. Like I said, they're high grade, they're cheap. I like adding stuff like this to my PC. Some Marvel Age books that were actually $1 each. There's some little keys in Marvel Age if you know what to look for. These weren't any of the major keys. This obviously the first appearance of Darkhawk. Got 2 copies. One very fine, near mint. The other one very fine. Yeah, again, a cheap add to the PC and the first appearance. Sometimes these can go for $20 on the market, but like I said, I'm glad to have it at 2. Next, also a early appearance of the Infinity Gauntlet in Marvel Age 99. Great Black Panther cover, high grade. Again, a steal at $2 for me. The one book that I was surprised about was this Marvel Age, and this actually got me to write a small write-up on some unknown McFarlane articles. It'll be up on Comic Book Invest, hopefully the next day or 2. I'm going to send that in. But yeah, this is a great McFarlane cover by one of the greats. It's, again, high grade. The white is really, really white. Not much, no yellowing at all. And again, oh, sorry about that. Shut up, Thanos. That's Thanos over there keeping guard. So again, a great buy for a $1. Again, great cover. Got me looking into other McFarlane covers. Irredeemable #1, cover B. Had cover A. You know, this was options, so you never know what that means. But again, it's a good read actually, and I've been searching for this for the PC anyways. And the next 2 are just, I think, dollar fillers that I got. Yeah, for my collection. Again, high grade for a $1. Marvel Age 82, early appearance of either a Cable or a Cable prototype. Dude in there has brunette hair. Obviously, Cable has a platinum blonde hair, I guess you'd say. Yeah. So that was the shop that was on Saturday. That shop in the small little con in Fresno, which was better last time and the time before. Again, still grinding in the trap. Decided to answer a couple of Craigslist ads. It's kind of what I do. I think it's a good strategy. Anytime I take a road trip, anytime I'm driving, you know, California's a big state. I just Craigslist comic books and, you know, hit up some ads to see if there's anybody selling any comic books. I know Craigslist is hard. It's very hard. It's definitely a lot more misses than hits, but when you hit pretty good. I think I did great today, even though I didn't know it until I got home with my haul. It was a good haul turned into a great haul. So again, this is from a Craigslist ad that I answered in Visalia, California. Yeah, random, right? Again, this is a Michael Turner variant, gold embossed variant. You know, I like it for the PC. Got all these for about $136, averaged out to about $3 to $4 each, around there. So again, for $3, I wouldn't mind having this issue in near mint. And again, you know, I don't know what it's worth. I never looked it up, but it's a nice one. A while back in one of Trey Kenyon's podcast mentions was something about a book called Sweet Tooth. If you get a 9.8, it'll you know, it could be a pretty penny. Found this copy there. It was again, really, really high grade, and you know, why not add it to the collection? Maybe shoot for a 9.8, even a 9.6 might be a $100 book. So yeah, it's a Jeff Lemire. I haven't really read the story, so you know, I'll start at that, I guess. A couple of other books I got from this guy was a J. Scott Campbell variant. This was the days of the the variants being plentiful for this series. They would have these 2 variants, the X-Men variant, the Avengers variant, and have different color combinations for the characters, and I got each. And on top of that was a 3rd variant that had both of the characters in color. Either way, J. Scott Campbell cover. This I actually did get around to looking at, and the set might go for $20-25. And again, got it for $3 to $4 each. Not bad. Early Turner work. This is one of his beautiful covers. Unfortunately, not worth much. $50-$60. I don't think it has touched that in years, but you know, $20-$25 book, not bad. Again, very hard to find because of the dark color. It's colored spine, but as you can see, it looks really good. The back looks good also. Again, a good find. This was a throw-in book. I just wanted to make the stack bigger to kind of camouflage some of these other books. So yeah, that's all that this is really. Also run of Battle Chasers, some variants. This was sought after. It's called the butt variant or the cheek variant. I don't know. All I know is it's a $30 book on a good day. There is another version of this. I think there's like a gold foil version where there's a gold embossed foil here or somewhere on the cover. I think that book goes for about 100, but I'll take this until I can find the other one in a dollar bin. Anyhow, good pickup. This got me a little worked up. This was actually the chromium version of Battle Chasers #1. I have a copy. It has like a nice bend right here, but otherwise it's flawless. Found this in the lot, decided to take it. You know, I didn't know this was a $60, $70, $80 book. This doesn't have any spine issues. There is a little bit of a scratch. I don't know if you guys are familiar with those chromium covers, they can get those little abrasions. Of course, it doesn't break color. It just, when you hold it at a certain angle, you can tell it's scratched. So, I mean, it's still a nice ad for what I paid. And this is the come up. Baby got. You guys know the rest of that. Yeah, this is a book that I knew I didn't have in my collection. I knew it was slightly rare or sought after, but I didn't know this was and some people consider this a Danger Girl Grail. It is. Yeah, like I said, it shocked me. I just know I didn't have it and I wanted it. Put it in my stack. Ends up being a $100 book in a good day. I think there's a variant to this, some kind of foil embossed that Image was doing all the time. But yeah, this I was ecstatic to learn what this was, and you know, put it in the keeper box. Next is just you know, the first issue of Battle Chasers. I think there's 2 #1s. These ones, again, for the price and to maybe keep a set together, not bad. Again, this one was more to kind of round out the stack, so I wouldn't kind of leave them with one trailing #1. But yeah. Next is a J. Scott Campbell cover. I don't know if any people know this is J. Scott Campbell. It's issue #7. I think each issue had like 2 or 3 variants. This is one of the variants of issue 7. But again, nothing that, you know, nothing barn burning. But I think it's fucking worth it. 2 Red Monica variants. White background, black background. I don't know what the difference is. I just know I didn't have them, and you know, now I do. Next is Avenging Spider-Man 8, 9, and 10. Again, didn't want to leave him with just 8 and 10, so I took all the books. It's a nice set. First cameo, second appearance. They're all very fine near mint. Again, good pickup. Some high grade early X-Men for the PC. This is I think the first appearance of Binary. I think it has something to do with Carol Danvers, I believe. I gotta look into that. But again, high grade. 123, again high grade. Didn't have the issue. Price was right. So again, in the pocket. Another one. I think this is the first Proletarian, which is I think Colossus fucking going bipolar or some shit. I don't know. Anyways, high grade in the PC. More Dark Phoenix, high grade in the PC. Just a great cover. Classic J. Scott Campbell cover. Classic pose. Again, worth $4? No, worth $4 with everything else. Yeah, I'll take it. Second issue of Dark Avengers because I didn't have it and it was a high grade. And 2 issues that caught me by surprise. This is one of the Dark Avengers. I believe this is 1 in 10 and 125, or 1 in 25 and 1 in 50. I don't know what ratio variants these are. I know this is more common, and the price reflects that. It's about a $10 book. I think 20 is if you want to get crazy. I don't know. But this one, this can range from a $30 to a $40 book, and I did not know that. I don't have them, so again, good scores. Just overpaid for this X-Force just because I need to complete a set, and it was high grade. And last but not least, Manhattan Projects #2. #1, again, not a expensive book, but I never find it much. You know, keep it in the $5 or $10 box, and somebody might take it off my hands one of these days. Well, that's my run, or that's my that's my haul, and as one of these guys says it, that's my haul, and I'm sticking to it. All right, man. Again, thanks for watching, and maybe in the next haul video we'll get to know a little bit more about me, or you know what, fuck it, just talk about comics.